Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw What If. Welcome back to another What If story. Guess we'll go directly into this What If, guys. After the events at the subway, Momo ordered him to stay in bed and rest until he's fully recovered. She was very adamant to never leave his side out of concern. Momo didn't notice how close Izuku was to Lulu, his new adopted sister. Momo would never allow anyone outside of Lulu to get that close to her Izuku. Izuku did finally, well, Izuku did recover fully. The day he, give me a second, guys. The day had finally arrived for his first day of training with Miriko. As Momo standing outside of her house with her arms across her, well, basically her arms are crossed. as she as she stares down the bunny hero Mirako. Good morning, Miss Mirako. Hello, Miss Yarozu. I want to make myself perfectly clear. I expect to have my fiance back in one piece. Asserting her dominance, as Mirako noticed what she was doing, as she smirks. Mirako likes this girl's spirit. Of course, Yarozu. Good. As her dominant personality switched to an innocent, sweet smile when she sees Izuku. As she gives her fiance a hug and a kiss on the cheek. As she watches Izuku walk off with Mirko, getting into her vehicle. As a couple of her bodyguards approach her. You want to see us, ma'am? I want you to keep an eye on them. I want you to keep me informed on his progress. Yes, ma'am. As she walks back into her house. So, Izuku, how how long you been engaged? Not very long, Miriko. As she gets a curious look, me and Momo have known each other for a very long time since we were kids. I like the girl. She has fire. I hope she didn't threaten you in any way. She tends to get overprotective. As Mirko starts laughing a little bit. What's so funny? I feel sorry for you, kid. I gotta admit, you got good taste in women. I take it you're into strong spirited women. As Izuku thinks about it, as he shrugs, I guess so, Mirko. We're here, kid. As Izuku gets out of the car, sees a sees a beach covered in trash. Welcome to Dagaba Beach, Izuku. As she walks to the trunk of her vehicle, pulls out a duffel bag. Catch, kid. As Deku looks at the gear that was tossed to him, what is this? Witty, witty clothes. I noticed while using your quirk some of your most advanced techniques that your body can't withstand the pressure of your quirk. We're going to fix that. After I get done with you, kid, you're going to be able to use your advanced techniques without worrying about the damage to your body. I want you to clean the beach without using your quirk. After that, we'll perfect your quirk usage. Then we'll get you to the fun part, combat. I'm looking forward to that personally. Now, get to work. As Mirko was watching Izuku wearing the weighted gear, clean up the beach as as Ryoko or Reiko or Ryoko, yeah, I think that's how I say it. Walk right next to her. Miracle, I've been trying to contact you. Sorry about that. I left my phone at the office. Why are you here anyways? Training my new apprentice, of course. Hold up. Hold up there, Miracle. You have an apprentice? Wipe that smile off your face. Sorry, it's just hard for me to picture you teaching anyone. As she looks at the beach, looks at the green haired boy. Interesting. Wait, is that the boy from the subway you were talking about? You're damn straight. Is he wearing weighted gear? Yep. Miracle, isn't that a little harsh? He'll be fine, he'll be fine. As several hours has passed, as the sun sets, as Miracle called Izuku over. Izuku, this is Ryoko. Ryoko, this is Izuku. Hello, Izuku. As Izuku bows, it's very nice to meet you, Ryoko. You're quite a polite one. All right, kid, you did a good job today. Let's take you back to your house. I'll talk to you later, Ryoko. As Ryoko waves Izuku goodbye. What a charming boy. As they arrive at Momo's place, I'll come and pick you up after school. We'll continue your training. Here, take this. What's this? It's a list of food I want you to eat, and stay away from anything that's not on the list. Understood. As he puts the regiment in his pocket, as he opens the door, I suggest you get some rest, kid. You're going to need it. As Momo notices Izuku finally arrived back at the manor, or the mansion, or where Momo lives in, you're finally home. You look terrible. Miracle is not gentle when it comes to training. As she gives Izuku a warm smile. As she also gave me a regiment I should follow. As he holds up the piece of paper. Allow me to see that, dear. As Izuku hands over the piece of paper to Momo. As she passes the piece of paper to the staff, as she ordered them to give that to the chef to follow the regiment for her fiancé. I'll draw the bath for you, Izuku, so you can relax before you get a proper meal. As Izuku gets relaxed in the bath, as he gets a proper meal. The moment that his head hit the pillow after dinner, he basically went to sleep. He instantly fell asleep. Sometime later, Momo did go to sleep. As she snuggles Izuku against her chest, as she finally falls asleep, stroking his hair for a little bit, as she finally passes out, basically, what I'm trying to say. As Izuku continued this routine until he hit high school, before Izuku and Momo could go to their first day of high school, it's now during the summer break. Momo's dragging him all around different stores to prepare for their wedding. Over the time with pro hero Miracle, they develop a older sister younger brother relationship. As for pro hero Ryoko, she became like a second mother for Izuku. As Deku and Momo was sitting on the couch, watching some TV, enjoying each other's company, as Momo's leaning against Izuku's chest, the program was interrupted by a important broadcast. The important broadcast is on every channel. And as Izuku sees Momo and Izuku She's a little mouse on the television as its principal Nezu, well, the principal of UA, Nezu, as he announced himself, as he announced something important that he must talk. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, basically. I am Principal Nezu. I have an important announcement. First off, UA High will no longer be a high school. I decided it would be best suited as a university, a college. We're in the middle of building the dorm systems. I understand some of you might be upset. Don't worry, everyone that has been accepted to UA will still attend. You just have to wait until you finish normal high school. I'm extremely excited to announce something special. In 6 months, I'll be hosting a tournament for all the upcoming future heroes of your current generation. Sorry, alarm went off for someone's car. Sorry, guys, let me continue. I'm hosting a tournament for all the future upcoming heroes of your current generation. For all those who want to enter this tournament, enrolled in high school. Don't worry, if you're not of age, we'll be hosting this tournament every year. For those who meet the requirements, this is a perfect chance to show what you're made of. To several of the hero agencies, it's a perfect chance for your upcoming heroes to get scouted early on. I look forward to your I look forward sorry, I totally oh come on, give me a break. I am looking forward to seeing you in the Cork Bus tournament. For the ones who wins this tournament, you get a very special chance to challenge any hero of your choosing. Best of luck for all. Best of luck to you all. And for the icing on the cake, the person who that does win this tournament will get a guaranteed spot in UA. Good luck to you all. As the press begins asking a whole lot of questions to Nezu, as Momo looks up to Izuku, noticing he has a grin on his face, I'm going to win that tournament. May I ask why, dear? Simply, simple. I'm going to defeat Mirko on a grand stage. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I figured you would want to challenge All Might. Don't get me wrong. Get me wrong, love. All Might's strong. He's the number one hero after all. But Mirko's the one I want to fight. I never was able to defeat her in our spars. I plan to fix that. Very well. I will enter as well. Wait, what? I don't like that look, Momo. This tournament is a perfect chance for me to fight you one-on-one, dear. And I'm not planning to lose, love. You know you can't win, Momo. Is that a challenge? Let's make this a bit more interesting then. What are you scheming? Me scheming? I would never. As Momo has a mischievous grin. If I win, you will cook dinner for me and give me a massage for a month straight. And if I win, I get to choose where we go on our honeymoon. You got yourself a deal. Let's finalize it. As she pulls Izuku close into a kiss, as they break off from the so-called kiss, just remember to pack some sunscreen, love. Don't get cocky, dear. Sorry to disappoint you. I suggest you start learning Latin, dear. I suggest you start getting used to saying aloha. We'll see about that. Momo and Izuku decided to do their training separately. The next day, Izuku entered a hero agency, walks up to the secretary. Oh, Izuku, what do I owe the pleasure of your visit today? I'm here to see Ryoko. Of course, she's up in her office. As Izuku begins to go through the hero agency to Ryoko's office, as he opens the door, as Ryoko glanced at the door when she was doing her paperwork with an irritated face, at the moment she turned to see Izuku, the irritated face turned into a warm smile. Izuku, dear, it's good to see you again. Please, have a seat. I'll have some tea made. As she set some tea down in front of Izuku, so how you been, dear? I've been good, Miss Miriko. You know, I told you not to call me Miss. We're far too, we're far too close to be so formal. Sorry, Ryoko. That's much better. So, I take it this is not a social call? A social visit? Unfortunately not. I plan to enter the Cork Blast tournament. I was hoping you could help me out. I know you're busy with your pro hero career and all. Of course, I would love to help you. Why didn't you ask Miriko? I plan to challenge her when I win the tournament. I do want to defeat her. Despite how powerful my quirk is, the likelihood of me defeating her is low. Doesn't matter how powerful my quirk is, she simply has more experience in battle and the usage of her quirk. But this is a perfect chance to find out how far my training has got me. As she simply smiles at Izuku. See, I see why Miriko is so fond of you. And I think it would be humorous to have her very own student knock her down a peg or two. Why don't you return home for today? I'll have some research done on your quirk to see what we can improve. Your hand-to-hand combat is very good. We won't have to do much on that. As Izuku makes his way back to Momo's place, where he's been staying, according to the conditions to the arranged marriage, as we time skip the next day, as Yuriko took Izuku to a quirk specialist that worked with wind quirks to get a deeper understanding what Izuku can do with his quirk. When he had his quirk examined when he was 6, they didn't give him much information about it. They simply told him some theories, what he could do with it, nothing more. When he first got examined when he was 6, basically what I'm trying to say. I could have said that in a little better way, but nevertheless, that's what I said. After some tests Izuku went through, he found out his wind quirk was a wind manipulation quirk. The specialist gave him some theories on what he can do. What causes attention is he can manipulate his physical strength by using his quirk. That gave Ryoko a lot of ideas she could work with Izuku. She informed Izuku it could be possible that he could even fly one day if he worked on his quirk long enough. Ryoko won't be as harsh as Miriko. They simply have 2 different teaching methods. After getting permission from Inko to take Izuku to a secluded training ground that Ryoko had outside the city limits that her family owned, so Izuku can use his quirk without worrying if someone is nearby. So there won't be any casualties in case he went overboard. Before they left Miriko was quite surprised when Momo threatened her to keep her hands off of Izuku. Miriko did mention one time that the girl can be quite scary sometimes when it comes to Izuku. When they arrive at the training grounds, all Izuku can see is the vast wilderness with a couple lakes. in a two-story house. Ryuku, or yeah, I always butcher her name, but anyways, it's Ryoko. Showed Izuku around the house. She told him that the house has a has several generators, in-house solar panel to power the house. As she showed him to his room he'll be staying in. As she informed him to get some rest, as they have an early morning. As Ryuku enter the room when morning hit, as she opens the curtain, says Izuku could only see a bright light. Rise and shine, Izuku. Why don't you get dressed? Meet me downstairs to eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Breakfast will be soon. Will be ready soon. As he got out of bed and got dressed and head downstairs to sit in on the kitchen table to eat breakfast with Ryoko that she made. After breakfast, they started practicing working on better control of his method of to condensing his air attacks to make it more powerful. After working on manipulating the wind in his body, Izuku has a better control of his physical strength by using his wind. As we time skip near the end of his training, as Izuku was deeper in the forest training, as we cut to Ryoko, as she notices some people are approaching her location, as she gets in a defensive stance, no one should be here. Not many people know about this area or this land. As she sees several men wearing the same type of suit, as they bow in front of as they bow in front of Ryoko. Who are you? We'd like to apologize for interrupting you, pro hero. We are agents from the safety committee. We would like you to stay out of this. Why is the safety committee sorry, why is the safety committee here of all places? The one that goes by Izuku Midoriya. The safety committee has decided that he is far too dangerous. He must be eliminated. We can't allow him to become a villain. Why? He's not going to become a villain. He's been tutored by me and Mirako. He hasn't done anything wrong. We understand that, Miss Ryoko. His his quirk is too dangerous. He must be silenced. I won't allow you to do this. It doesn't matter what you will or will not allow. It's already done. Even if you try to stop us, it'll be too late. We already have a team heading to his location now. As Reiko's eyes widen, as she sees several helicopters in the distance scanning the wilderness, as Ryoko hears a loud explosion in the distance as a helicopter loses its descent as it hits the ground. What do you mean you lost him? Find a target and silence him. It won't be as easy as you think. Izuku was trained by me and Mirako. As they turn around to see Ryoko, as they notice a big tail heading towards them, as they all get knocked out in one fell swoop. As we cut to Izuku's point of view, as Izuku's running through the forest, using the trees for cover from the gunshots from the helicopters in the sky, as Deku slides, as Izuku slides to slides near the nearest tree to cover, as bullets fly by his hair, missing his head by inches. Damn it! Who are these guys? Whoever they are, they're well trained. As Izuku leans against the tree trunk, as he peeks his head to see where they're located, where they're at, or where they're located, as Izuku sees several armed units patrolling the area, as Izuku uses his wind blades, or actually, Izuku creates wind blades as he shoots them out to destroy their firearms as Izuku uses the forest for cover. As he knows he can't attack them head on assault. That would they would eventually overwhelm him. And plus, there's still several helicopters, so he knows that would be suicide. He had to resort to guerrilla warfare, attacking and moving location. Immediately after Ryoko took, took up the group of safety committee, she made contact with Mirko and Principal Nezu. Not only Mirko showed up, but All Might himself with Principal Nezu. So let me get this straight. Izuku asked you for extra training. Yes. He wanted to be prepared for the Quirk Blast tournament. The safety committee has took notice to Izuku. I don't know why. Damn those bastards. I'm not gonna let those fuckers lay a hand on my little brother's head. Nezu finally speaks up. Now I have a better grasp of the situation. All Might, find the young man. Of course, sir. As All Might jumps off to locate the green hair boy. Now, Miracle, I know you're concerned and angry. Try to keep your anger in check. I know you do not approve of the safety committee operations. If I'm to speak honestly, I dislike how they do things. As we cut back to Izuku, as he's surrounded by safety committee, as they all point their rifles at him, as they open fire, immediately Izuku had to use his wind orb over himself to protect himself. The wind barrier, basically. What I'm going to probably phrase it from now on. It's like a wind dome. He makes a dome over him to block the bullets. Basically, I'm trying to say. As when the bullets made contact with the windshield, as the bullets dropped to the ground immediately from the wind pressure. Lucky for Izuku, Mirko came out of nowhere and kicked one of the safety committee as he goes flying against a tree. As she takes out the rest of them without killing them. She might hate the safety committee, but she doesn't want to kill them. As the wind barrier dispels, as he sees Mirko have a concerned look on her face, I don't know where she. Sorry, I don't know where she gives Izuku a big hug. Easy, Mirko, you're going to break my ribs. Thank God you're all right. You had me worried there. Who are these guys? They are the safety committee. Hold up, we have company. Allow your big sis to handle this. Step away from the target, pro hero Mirko. Not gonna happen. You bastards, I won't allow you to hurt a single hair on his head. So be it. We'll have to kill you as well. We've been meaning to get rid of you anyways. As Mirko gets a defensive stance, protecting Izuku. As when they were about to open fire, as All Might announced himself using his famous phrase, as he lands in front of Mirko. This ends now. I will not allow you to hurt this innocent kid. All Might? As they make contact with HQ. Sir, All Might's here. Is the target dead? No, sir. Withdraw for now. Sir, you cannot challenge All Might. You'll lose. Understood, sir. This is not over. That's where you're wrong. It is over now. Let's retreat for now. We'll be seeing you real soon, kid. As they walk off, as that's probably where we're going to stop it. Hope you guys have a good night and day judging my time zones, and I'll catch you in the next video.